After nearly 2 decades, Tata Group is coming with its IPO in Tata Technologies, a leading global engineering services company that offers product development and digital solutions to global OEMs, original equipment manufacturers. So, is it like any other technology company? No. Contrary to what the name suggests, it is not only a technology company, it is an ER&D, that is Engineering, Research and Development Company. The company was formed in 1989 as a division of Tata Motors for designing services and product development. It was a part of Tata Motors in the first few years, and only later in 1994 it got separated and had its own identity as a separate company. It offers similar services to other companies in the auto sector, aerospace, industrial heavy machinery segment. Today, the top clients include Tata Motors, Jaguar Land Rover, Airbus, McLaren, Ford, Cooper Standard. In the EV segment, Tata Motors is the leader, and Tata Motors relies on this company for its innovation, designing, automation, and if you believe that EV is the future, then so has Tata Technologies. Revenue have not only been consistent but has also nearly doubled in the last 3 years, and for the 6 months ended on September 30th, 2023, it stands at 2,526 crores. Profit has also increased consistently. Profit margin is also improving each year. Means the company is now getting the benefit of economies of scale and is also able to effectively do its cost cutting. They are raising a total of 3,042 crores and the valuation stands approximately at 20,000 crores. With EPS of approximately 15, the PE ratio is 32, which does not look expensive when compared to its competitors. And who are its competitors? KPIT, Tata Elxsi, L&T, all these companies have higher PEs when compared to Tata Technologies. This company has 19 global delivery centers from North America to Europe. So the business is not just confined to India. It has clients from across the globe, from different geographies, which reduces the risk of dependency on just one economy. This also indicates that this is an export company and could bring in a lot of foreign exchange. There are 2-3 major risks that are being discussed. 2-3 risks हैं जो बस theoretically ही risk माने जा सकते हैं. जैसे this is a 100% OFS, means offer for sale, means the entire proceeds will go to the parent company, the initial investors. Tata Motors जो parent company है, IPO proceeds उसी को मिलेगी. The company Tata Technologies is not going to get any money out of this IPO for its growth. Tata Motors is selling its 11% stake along with Tata Capital Growth Fund and Alpha TC Holdings, एक equity firm, एक private equity firm है. But in my opinion, it's not a very negative point, as Tata Motors holds nearly 65% stake in this company and is exiting only 11% of its stake. Also, it is somewhat acceptable if Tata Motors wants to book some profit in a company which it started 34 years ago. It's not like a new age startup where initial investors just see IPO as a means of exiting their stake and booking profit. In this case, even if this is a 100% OFS, it doesn't raise a red flag as such. The second risk is client concentration. The red herring prospectus shows that 57% revenue comes from the top 5 clients, which include Tata Motors and Jaguar Land Rover, of course, and some more. So there is a risk that if the businesses of any of these companies are disturbed, or this company, Tata Technology, loses any of its clients, the revenue can suddenly dip. Makes sense? But in this case of Tata Technologies, where the biggest client is Tata Motors itself, and it also happens to be the biggest investor, then there is no risk as such. मतलब अगर client ही आपका investor बन जाए, तो what is the risk? Another one is concentration, the revenue concentration on automotives. The data suggests that 69% of the revenue is coming from automotives, and if this segment sees a decline, then the company will lose its revenue very easily. मीन्स अगर ऑटोमोटिव्स में डिमांड कम हुई तो टाटा टेक के भी रेवेन्यू पर असर दिखेगा. बट यहाँ समझने वाली बात यह है कि टाटा टेक्नोलॉजीज के रेवेन्यू इन ऑटोमोटिव्स के सेल्स पर डिपेंडेंट नहीं है. इवन इफ देर इज अ डिक्लाइन इन डिमांड ऑफ ईवीज and the sales go down, which is very less likely, even then the companies which are the clients of Tata Technologies are not going to stop their designing or innovation or research work, and that is what Tata Tech does. The last point is that do we want to invest in this IPO for the listing gain only, or we can have a long term perspective also. The GMP, the grey market premium, is 350 plus. And the IPO has a price band of 475 to 500, which means listing may happen at 850 levels. And the very first day you can get a listing gain of maybe 70%. For investors who are looking at this from a long-term perspective also must note that the company is the market leader of this segment today, and it is most likely that it will continue to lead. Also, the brand Tata is something we can rely upon. They have a very good reputation amongst customers, vendors, bankers. They are known for their business ethics, and they have a very strong record of delivering multi-fold returns in many of their stocks like TCS, Titan. So from a long-term perspective also, one can definitely consider this. Let us see if the same success story is replicated.